for St Johnstone v Celtic in the Scottish Premiership. It is freezing, the atmosphere is amazing. Please subscribe if you're new, this should be a cracking game. Flat white, please. I've done many intros on this hill before and they've never been as cold as this. As you can see behind me there, St Johnstone's McDermott Park. We're back for another St Johnstone versus Celtic game. I think this is like the third or fourth time I've covered this fixture at this stadium. Obviously there's not too many teams in the Scottish Premiership, so the teams play each other quite often, but St Johnstone haven't beaten Celtic I think since 2016. They haven't beaten the Celtic since Lee Griffiths was playing for him, because Lee Griffiths scored I think in a 2-1 loss for Celtic here at St Johnstone. But they did actually pick up a point this season at Celtic Park in a 0-0 draw, so not a bad result for them. Things have picked up slightly since I last came. They were winless when I last came. Craig Levine's come in from Brechin and done very well. I was actually at Brechin recently and saw him there. Another match here at McDermott Park. The gloves are on, 2 pairs of socks. It's freezing. Hope you enjoy this video. Hey there.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, you see it? Oh,
I'm looking for stuff for the charity thing with the ultras. Any like toys and that kind of stuff? Up there. Okay, amazing.
how much are 15 for the elephants, 18.
There you go, boys. Nice one. Thanks, lads. Where should I stick them? Just on there? Cheers, lads. Now, I know that sometimes ultras can get a bad name, and I'm all for them. I think they bring a great atmosphere, and they've been doing some great stuff here at St Johnstone. Fair City Unity, they've always been really good with me, and I've always enjoyed filming them and the atmosphere that they bring. But today they're doing donations, and they'll be doing it, I think, for their next home game against St Mirren as well. So if you're a St Johnstone fan and you're going to be coming to the St Mirren game, they'll be doing, or go and follow Fair City Unity on Twitter. I'm sure you can find out some information, but they're doing toy donations, board game donations for Christmas for disadvantaged people obviously in this area. So they're doing amazing work. I've just donated myself down in the corner over there next to the Ormond stand. So yeah, if you're a St Johnstone fan, you will be coming to the St Mirren game. Make sure you get something and donate it. But if not, yeah, just raising awareness for the great work they're doing. Good job, lads. Are you happy with how things are going at the moment for Celtic?
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
Things are going well with Rodgers. I guess he's got a slightly different style to Ange, but
He has, definitely. A different style of football. Plays more possession football.
yep.
It's a bit slower as well. But we're used to that when he was here before, and he won a lot of trophies for us before, so it's a pity we couldn't get the first trophy in at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, the League Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, with the League Cup. But
Are you still confident you can win a double this season then?
very confident, yeah.
And who's been your player of the season so far?
Matt O'Reilly.
Matt O'Reilly. He's done really well this season. What
Yeah.
about for you?
Palmer.
Palmer, okay, yeah, he's done well since he's come in. And playing St Johnstone today, they've not beaten you since 2016 when Lee Griffiths was playing for you.
Yeah.
Are you confident that you'll beat them today?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the score will be?
3-0.
3-0 on yourself then?
I'll go with 4-1.
Big Saints fan?
Yeah.
And are you happy with how things are going this season?
Yeah, pretty good.
They've done better in the last month or
Yeah.
so since Craig Levine's come in. What's the score going to be today?
I'm going to take a draw. 1-1.
1-1, mate. Enjoy. Luke, so away day here today. How much better are the away days for like a fan? Obviously you get to sing the whole game and stand up, and the atmosphere is good in there, I suppose.
Yeah.
And you've had some pretty good games here at St Johnstone down the years.
Last time I was here, it was a decent one.
Was it the Jackamakis game? Were you here for that one?
I don't even know when the last one was. I got in the date. It was like last season.
And are you happy with how things are going under Rodgers?
Yeah, happy.
Shout out to St Johnstone Football Club for the amazing access that they've given me once again. These videos are never meant to be a replacement for highlights, but if you do want to see more from St Johnstone, do make sure that you check out Saints TV, their YouTube channel, their socials, all that good stuff. I will link Saints TV in the description box below, so if you're a St Johnstone fan, go and show them your support. You think Celtic are going to win?
4-3.
4-3, what do you think?
3-0 to Celtic.
Let me know in the comments of any similar countries to this where you would get away fans outnumbering the home fans at most away games that they go to. The amount of away fans, I think this stand here that I'm in is split sort of probably 60-40 in favour of Celtic, and then that is all St Johnstone across there. But I think it's sort of a symptom of the small leagues as well. I think teams do get a little bit sick of playing each other so often, but also for St Johnstone, again, they haven't beaten Celtic, like I told you earlier, since 2016. But yeah, look, always an amazing away support when Celtic or Rangers come to clubs like St Johnstone. Chance for the Saints. And there's the first City Unity in the corner over there. This game has not been a classic by any stretch of the imagination, but just have a look at the table. This is pre these games, I think. They must have obviously printed this before the weekend. This is Sunday, and there was these Saturday games on yesterday. I think Livy was called off, but the other two were on. Just look how close it was at the start of the weekend. Even Hibs in 5th, 18 points. Livingston bottom, 10 points. So a couple of good weeks, you could go from bottom to like mid-table, or even like a European place. And in the opposite direction, you could have a couple of bad weeks to be drawn right into a relegation battle. And look at the goal difference as well from some of the clubs. Hearts on positive, St Mirren and Killie on 0, everyone else on negative, Celtic and Rangers way out in front. Scenes in there. I'm sure VAR will look, there was some scramble. 40th minute, it's 1-0 to St Johnstone for now. The players are getting on at the ref. I wonder if VAR will look at it, but look at that. Small VAR check, but it's over, and it is 1-0 to the team from Perth. Is this the first time I've ever seen them go ahead against Celtic? I think it probably is. Celtic are nowhere near as convincing this season as they were last season. Looking at the team, like, you often don't know what their best 11 is. I feel like last season, with the exception of 1 or 2 in midfield, you can pretty much say what the starting 11 would be. The front three chops and changes a lot at the moment. Kyogo doesn't seem to be quite the player that he was last season under Ange. The style of football is obviously slightly different, but St Johnstone, change of manager, they've been in pretty good form in the past 3 or 4 weeks, and they're playing really well today. Their pressing's been good, some of their breakaways have looked pretty good as well, but it's been quite an even game. St Johnstone with the goals. Celtic haven't really created too many clear-cut chances, but with the quality of the squad and the bench and stuff, you'd never put it past them obviously coming back and snatching a draw or a win. But yeah, it's almost going to be half time, so unless anything happens, I shall see you in the second half. The last pie. been coming and the pressure has told, and it is Callum McGregor with a fine strike, the captain, and he's off to get the ball for kick-off as well. 1-1. Two amazing strikes. One from McGregor, one from Matt O'Reilly. So it's 2-1 now, as you'll have seen. It's been all Celtic in the second half. St Johnstone haven't really done much to push forward like they did in the first half. First half was a lot more even. This half's just been Celtic, Celtic, Celtic. Oh, huge chance for Saints at the end there, like poured off the line by Joe Hart. Oh, it's just back in again. Oh wow, that was close. There you go, Celtic to wrap it up. James Forrest. The club legend has done it just as it sort of cleared off the line up the other end. Celtic secure the 3 points and the Saints fans are off. The Saints are leaving themselves wide open here. Oh, they could score again here, Celtic. Oh, just wide. To be fair, in the end this one could have been way more than just the 3-1.
I'm Gavin Wallace from BBC Sport.
What did you think of the game today?
It's a strange one. I thought at first, St Johnstone looked quite resolute. They defended well organised. There was a lot of chat maybe before the game about not having a recognised striker. I thought just Semi played really well moving forward. I think on the counter as well, St Johnstone looked a threat.
It was more even in the first half.
Aye, a totally different team under Craig Levine now as well. I think they seem to have a little bit more purpose. Ryan McGowan, I think, at the back gives them just a little bit more stability.
Yep. Have they got enough to stay up now, Jim?
Oh, I think without a shadow of a doubt they've got enough to stay up. I think Craig's got enough experience there to be able to see that, and you started to steady things, I think, at St Johnstone now.
Yeah, I think the fans will be happy with it turning around. And so, talking of things turning around, what do you reckon Roger said to the lads at half time? Because
I think it was the proverbial boot up the backside, wasn't it? Really, maybe even the Fergie treatment, the hairdryer treatment at half time, because I think every Celtic fan will tell you that was, from a Celtic point of view, unacceptable.
Yeah, I was at the Rangers Limassol game midweek, and it seemed a little bit like that for Celtic in the first half. The players looked like they didn't really know each other, and that was similar to
I was
Rangers
at that game as well. And I think there seemed not a lot of confidence. Maybe the run in the Champions League is just taking a lot out of Celtic. Maybe it's knocked their confidence quite a bit as well. I think, but even pre-match, Brendan Rodgers had mentioned on Radio Scotland about a grieving period. So.
But obviously in the second half there, though, it could have ended 5-6, 7.
It could have easily been. But then St Johnstone could have stole it, before we saw the James Forrest goal.
Yeah, fine margins.
But absolutely, Celtic take their chances, St Johnstone don't. I don't think it was ever in any doubt whatsoever Celtic were going to come away with a victory.
So on days like this where you wonder why you do it, -3. To watch a game of football, but it was actually quite an entertaining game. In the end, the first half dragged on a little bit. To see the Saints go 1-0 up was cool, but obviously Celtic just have the quality in the end, as was really to be expected. Whenever Celtic go behind, you always do expect them to go and come back, really, don't you? But yeah, it's so cold, my lips can barely move. Rangers are to play at 3 o'clock today at home to St Mirren, so the way they're playing at the moment, you wouldn't put it past them to drop points, meaning that Celtic could gain an advantage, but who knows? Rangers should get 3 points home, but we never know with them at the moment. Title race is hotting up a little bit, but still does look like Celtics to lose. They still look strong, despite so many issues with their playing style at times, I guess. But as the season progresses, they go out of Europe, they'll be able just to focus on the league. Hope to see Saints pick up a few more points as well and get to safety. Always love coming out to Perth to watch football, but yeah, absolutely freezing. Please, if you could hit that like button for me, it would really help. Or just subscribe if you're new. And remember, Saints fans, if you're coming to the St Mirren game, check out the Fair City Unity charity donation point, which is just over there. Oh God, I'm getting back to the car. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.